Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. Outside Anfield, it was Strasbourg 3, it was Liverpool. I've got John Bradley with me, who's obviously just bored waiting to get picked up.
I'm going home in a minute. I've got to walk through there and go up with car and then sit in traffic for about 2 hours. So, yeah, great. At least it's warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice pleasant evening here on Merseyside. The game was a funny old one, really, wasn't it?
I mean, obviously what happened 24 hours ago and the intensity of that made it difficult for who was going to play in this game tonight. I thought Strasbourg were really good. Had a great year last year in Ligue 1 in France. You know, finishing sixth, blew a lot of teams out of the water, came here with confidence, some really good players. You know, and obviously a couple of individual errors like we saw earlier in pre-season cost Liverpool. You know, good players there. There's some real talent in that young group of players, and it bodes well. You can see the quality from Harvey and Fabio Carvalho. So, you know, this is another learning year for those boys. Harvey's going to come to the fore more. Fabio's going to settle in. You know, James Milner, the old war dog, still going in midfield. But
I thoroughly enjoyed him basically just fouling someone to prove that you could give free kicks in a football match.
He wasn't happy with the liner, was he? And then he went and threw the back of someone and then tried to stare the linesman out. And the poor fella was trying to look anywhere but in James Milner's direction. You know, he gets angry even in pre-season games. Well, that's Millie, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Just quickly on the on Harvey Elliott. You know what? Like, it reminded me of that the Aston Villa League Cup game a few years ago, where he's still a kid, and he's obviously a few years older now, but he acts like Hendo, he acts like Gerrard, he acts like a lad who thinks and portrays himself like he's the best player on the pitch. He's geeing up the fans, he's desperate for the ball, he's trying to make stuff happen.
Yeah, it's funny because Le Marchand, who's played centre-back for Strasbourg tonight, was on the field when he made his debut for Fulham when he was 15, wasn't it? And you think how many years ago that is now, and the way he's grown as a person and as a player since then. You know, we saw him at the start of last season in the team taking responsibility. We were playing with Milner and Kay to start the season, and then that injury, you know, was horrible. And he's come back from it so well. He looks fresh, he looks fit, he's full of hunger as well. And he's a great option for Jurgen to have moving forward. So, you know, looking forward, he's going to come forward this season. You want to see him score goals, you want to see him contribute, you want to see him injury-free and make a big contribution.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fabio Carvalho was the other one. It felt a bit like I was trying to work out what was the point of the game? You know, being brutally honest, you know, because I don't think that a lot of the people who turned up here, I don't think that's what the team they expected to see. I mean, I don't think it was fair to expect the strongest Liverpool 11 the day after playing the Community Shield, of course. But what I looked at it and thought, that's for Fabio Carvalho, that's for Elliott, that's for Milner, that was for Canate, that's for Gomez. Carvalho, he really impressed me. He started on the left, he moved central. He looks like, again, like Harvey, he looks a cut above, you know, the other young lads that we've got making up the numbers there.
I think it's the same reason that they're going to play Villa next week, isn't it? You know, after they play Fulham, that there's people. It's a strange year this year. You know, we're stopping for the World Cup, and we've had a really short pre-season. And you talk to the medical staff, not just at Liverpool, but all around the Premier League, and they're saying that this year is going to be as difficult as the post-pandemic season for the players. That it's going to put levels on their bodies that they've never really seen before. So you've got to try and manage them through pre-season, get them right for the start of the season, and then almost stop and do it all again as we go towards Boxing Day when we start again. So it's just a question of getting every single player up to optimum levels of performance, because you're going to need them all this year, because it's going to be really tough.
Yeah, 100%, John. Thank you so
Sorry
much
for
no, the man, the legend from LFC TV and beyond. Nice one, so much amazing. JP commentator there, taking the time out of his busy evening to chat to us. Yeah, look, as kind of mentioned, it was a weird old game of football for Liverpool, wasn't it? I think, you know, particularly when you look at last year, there was a slightly stronger team played in the Osasuna game, but of course they played a less competitive game the day before, so it kind of was what it was. A little bit of a shame to see Ibrahim Canate go off. There'll be fingers crossed that's not a serious injury to him. He kind of made the gesture of like hyperextension, I guess. I saw him talking to Jurgen Klopp as he came off the pitch, so fingers crossed that's not serious. But obviously you have the whole, well, he walked off, but me and Chloe were talking in the stand saying, well, we kind of said that over Virgil van Dijk as well, didn't we? So fingers crossed it's not a serious one. But, you know, again, good minutes under the belt for Joe Gomez. Gomez, good minutes for him at both centre-back and right-back. Could see Nat Phillips get a run out, Seth Vandenberg as well. We got to see Mateusz Muslowski as well, finally, the one who's in danger of becoming the next Danny Pacheco, the one that everyone goes, he's amazing, and you never see it. He had one little dribble. You're all right, lad. He got one little dribble where he showed showed how good he is, and this whole, like, he's the Polish Messi thing we were joking about. Do we put that on? Is that a bit tongue-in-cheek? Is that a bit cringe? No, everyone's been calling him the Polish Messi, and we saw one little mazy run. I was like, oh, there he is. There's the Polish Messi. That was class. But yeah, I mean, obviously a great day out for young Liverpool fans, for families, etc. And yeah, obviously, not the result that anyone would have wanted. No one wants to come and see Liverpool lose, but ultimately it was all right. C'est bon?
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Good match. Strasbourg won 3-0 against Liverpool. It's crazy.
Yeah. Was that a strong Strasbourg team? Was that the first team?
The best team was here.
Yeah, and they did okay.
In the tribune, it was the best team in the tribune.
The best
and
atmosphere.
That's why we won 3-0 against Liverpool.
The best atmosphere of the whole day was the Strasbourg fans.
Really?
Yeah, there was about.
We love you, Strasbourg.
Is it Je t'aime, Strasbourg? Yeah.
I am very good.
He's very good.
Ich bin da.
Il est très bon. Oh, what you got? Hang on. What's he got? He's got the England shirt on. What's he got the England shirt on?
We love you, Strasbourg. We do. Oh, Strasbourg, we love you. We love you, Strasbourg. We do. We love you, Strasbourg. We do. We love you, Strasbourg. We do. Oh, Strasbourg, we love you.
Strasbourg, je t'adore. Outstanding. I don't think you can go any better than that, really, can we? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Strasbourg fans. Très bien. Yes.
You'll just have to come if you get a photograph.
Yes, absolutely. Give me 2 seconds and I will be absolutely amazing. Don't forget to join Redmen Plus this season for more amazing content on Redmen TV.
We love you, Strasbourg. We do. We love you, Strasbourg. We do. Oh, Strasbourg, we love you. We love you, Strasbourg.
Get yourself signed up for Redmen Plus today. Go to redmenplus.com. There is loads of benefits other than the incredible content that we produce week in, week out on the team that we all support. You can get 20% off merchandise. You can get access to a Discord server where it's Liverpool 24/7, 365. Get over there, redmenplus.com.